What's up, booktube? Welcome back. My name is Laura if you're new here, and today I just really feel like talking about some of the most beautiful books on my shelves. So this video idea was not mine. Olivia over at Olivia Reads a Latte recently did this video, so I will leave her video linked down below. I just thought it was a great idea. I am obviously a book collector. I love books. I love just books as objects, not just as stories. And I love books for what's inside of them. Their stories are obviously the most important part, but books are also a beautiful object. And like, honestly, I love just sitting here and just looking at my books because they are honestly so stunning. A lot of work goes into the actual creation of a book, and sometimes it's just nice to take a moment to appreciate all the hard work that went into the making of a book as a physical object. So I thought it was a great idea to just kind of have a whole video just appreciating some of the most beautiful books that I have on my shelves. So that's what we're doing today. So there's really no order to the books that I'm going to be talking about. I'm literally just like pulling randomly off my shelf. I'm also not really going to be going over the synopses of the books just because this video would be way too long. This is really just about the beauty of the books. So let's get started. Starting with All the Crooked Saints by Maggie Stiefvater. Like, just look at this. Look at this. It is so pretty. I absolutely adore the cover of this. The colors are so gorgeous. The blue and the orange and like all the floral details. It just really matches the vibe of this book, I find. But like, even knowing nothing about what this book is about, it's just a beautiful cover to look at. I think they did an amazing job with it. I love the back of it as well. I like when they have a little border around all the whatever's on the back of the book. And the naked hardback is just as beautiful. It's this two-tone of blue, a dark blue and a light blue, and at the side is kind of a yellowy color as well. I think it's so pretty. Next up is Beneath the Sugar Sky by Seanan McGuire. This is the third book in the Wayward Children series. Look at this. Look at this. The colors are incredible. It's so vibrant, and like, this cover really tells you the feeling of this whole book. It is so perfect for this book. I just love the way that they have the door just cut out into the sky, because that is literally what happens. Like, the character in this book falls out of the sky, I believe, if I remember properly. I just think it's so pretty. I love the colors. Like, it's just so bright and beautiful and vibrant. I love all the covers for this entire series, but like, this one really takes the cake. It's definitely the most unique out of all 6 books in this series so far, and I absolutely adore it. The 10,000 Doors of January by Alix Harrow. This is one of my favorite covers ever. If you can't tell, I like floral a lot, but I love this one so much because the black background really makes the floral pattern pop, and I love all of the yellow in here. Like, it's just like full of like these like beautiful vibrant colors. And once again, the cover of this book really captures the vibe of the book, especially with the little keyhole here. It is so beautiful. It also has deckled edges, which like normally I really hate deckled edges, but for this book I actually kind of like it for some reason. And in the back it just has this little bit of floral detail around the border, and the spine is this beautiful purple. So overall, this book is just like visually stunning. The insides are also gorgeous, but the outside is just a work of art. So good. The Cold Is in Her Bones by Peternelle van Arsdale. I probably butchered that name, I'm very sorry. But I love this cover for the art style on it. It's a very whimsical kind of feeling to it. It's very soft around the edges. I love the little pops of color here with the red and the green snake. Whoever the artist is did an amazing job on it. And then the back just has some like beautiful leaves floating around. See on the spine. This book just seems to glow. Like, I have my light here shining on a little bit, and it just looks like it's glowing. It's like almost metallic, but not quite. They just did an incredible job with the design of this book. And then the naked hardback is again that two-tone with like a kind of grayish color with a darker maroon. And this, it's kind of hard to tell, but the lighter color is actually pretty shimmery in the light. This is just absolutely stunning. Next up, I've got The Last True Poets of the Sea by Julia Drake. Look at this. Look at it. It's so pretty. I love this like dark blue cover with the outline of these green floral pattern. Again, with the floral, I know. I mean, this is more like sea kelp, seaweed kind of stuff, but it's still a plant, so it counts as being floral. And then I just really love the bright pop of color for the title on there. All the colors just tie in so well together. Like, it's kind of a dark cover, but it's also very vibrant at the same time somehow. I'm not sure how that works, but like, you see what I mean. I haven't actually read this book yet, so I'm not too sure if like the cover matches the inside. The end pages are this beautiful light blue that matches the writing on the top up here, and the font on the inside of the dust jacket is that same kind of yellowy orange that goes from like yellow down to a kind of reddish color down here, same as on the cover. So like this really all just ties in so well together. It is beautiful. House of Dragons by Jessica Cluess is another one of my favorite covers that I have on my shelves. I just love the whole composition of it with all the swords going down on these like really sharp angles. It's very clean lines. This is just like very satisfying to look at. I'm a photographer and I used to do a lot of like still life stuff, and I was always horrible at like composition and like figuring out where you should place objects in a photo. So when I see it done well, it's just so satisfying to me, and I really, really love it. I love how all the swords are different colors and they all kind of tie in together. It definitely intrigues me to like want to know what the story is about. And all the handles of the swords are all so unique and so beautiful. I love swords. I am a very typical queer person. I love swords. So this book just really scratches that itch for me of like being able to look at beautiful swords as well as a beautiful book. Crown of Feathers by Nicki Preto. Sorry if I butchered that name as well. Gorgeous. Look at this. So pretty. This is so vibrant with the reds and the purples, and the best part are the sprayed edges that like really nicely match the purples that are kind of woven in throughout the cover. This is such a like visually striking cover. I think this was an Owl Crate edition of it, and then the back of it as well is like this really vibrant pop of color with just a little bit of texture on there. It is so striking. It really stands out. And then the spine is also gorgeous. I love this so much. The inside of the dust jacket also has this nice border around it for the text, so it's easier to read. And the naked hardback is this beautiful purple that really nicely matches the cover as well. This is just a really well done cover. I'm not sure how it differs from the like normal cover that's not the Owl Crate edition, but I am obsessed with this. Romanov by Nadine Brandes, not too sure. I absolutely adore illustrated covers, especially when they just have this like kind of like simple yet at the same time intricate design around them. This one just has this like beautiful foil design around it, and then like I'm assuming the main character and a structure in the middle, a building of some kind. This is so pretty, especially with the gold against the black and the pops of red. So pretty. I love this. And then the inside of the dust jacket has that same foiling little pop of it on the top as well. So well done. And the back, same thing on the back too. I love foiling. I love foiling so much. Back at it with the floral covers, but Wicked Like a Wildfire and Fierce Like a Firestorm by Lana Popovic. These are so gorgeous. Like, look how pretty they are next to each other. These colors go so well together. Their spines look so good together on the shelf. Like, just these colors, like I wouldn't think that they would go well together, but they really do. They're so vibrant. Plus the dust jackets are that like super soft matte kind of finish to them. So I love that. But like these are probably some of the most stunning covers that I own. Like, oh, wow, so well done. Nocturna by Motayne. Look at this, it is so gorgeous. Oh my god. Again with the like reflective gold against the red. It is so beautiful. It's like a mosaic tile in the middle. Like, oh man, I love it so much. I like this tells me like very little about what the book is actually about, but I don't really care. It is just stunning to look at, and I am so glad that I found this at a used bookstore recently. Also the end pages, oh my god, it's a map. I fucking love maps. Like this is so beautiful. And the back's also just really stunning with this beautiful border around the text on the back. Like, this is so well done. Next up, I have my copy of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes by Arthur Conan Doyle. This is so beautiful. This one I actually got from the Sherlock Museum in London a couple of years ago. It was like £8 for this. Like that is so cheap for a book, especially one that's like leather bound and has like these gilded edges and all this like beautiful details on the front and also on the back as well. And somewhere in here a like ribbon bookmark attached to it as well. So like this is so beautiful. I love this beautifully vibrant red, and there's all the little details around the border of it with this like really bold pop of text right in the middle. So beautiful. And honestly, I could keep going like forever and ever until I go through every single book on my shelf, but I'm just going to keep it at one more. And the last book that I'll be talking about is Like a Love Story by Abdi Nazemian. Look at this. Look at this. It is so pretty. I normally like really hate selective coloring. Like I don't like when like part of it is black and white and like the other part has a pop of color. Normally hate that. But this is like one instance where it was actually done right, which is so rare for me. But I feel like this like beautiful pop of yellow and pink in there is just so pretty. And then the pops of color on the clothing as well. And then the back, this super bright pink and yellow, and the really stunning vibrant spine with the black background and the bright pink writing. So beautiful. Same with on the inside of the dust jacket. It has that same bright pink and bright yellow, and just like, wow. And then the naked hardback is like a gray with the pink on the spine. So like this book is just so well done. I love the whole design of it and the kind of like sketch style of the art on it. This is just so visually appealing. I haven't read this one yet because like it's a contemporary, and I don't often read contemporaries, but like I want to read it just for the cover, honestly. It's so pretty. But again, I could just keep rambling on and on about how pretty some of the books on my shelves are, but I will leave it there. I'm sure that is more than enough to look at. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. I thought it was kind of a fun idea. Again, just take a moment to just like appreciate the beauty of our books. There is a whole lot of work that goes into the actual making of a book, and the people who make these books deserve all of the love and appreciation that we could possibly give them. So let me know in the comments which book covers you think are the most beautiful that you have on your shelves, or if you had a favorite from mine. I would love to hear your thoughts. But in the meantime, that'll do it for today's video. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!